Hello friends, good afternoon. Today we are going to look at Odoo version 19 Backdated Inventory, and case is about how average costing will impact. In my previous video we have seen how FIFO with backdated works. So I have done a very simple configuration over here with my chart of accounts and then product category, where I have kept backdated average costing with perpetual method, and I am running with two product ST1 and ST2 with track inventory by quantity is available and backdate AVCO category is applied. As it is a fresh database, it has very minimal transactions over here in inventory for other goods BN1, BN2. So we are only focusing on our latest item, which is ST1, ST2, and then let's create a purchase. So I'm creating a purchase for ST1, 5 units at 10 rupees each, and then ST2, that again 5 rupees, 5 units, 20 rupees each. I confirm this order, I'm receiving this, and then creating a regular vendor bill for this item is on 23rd Feb. Okay. Today is 23rd Feb and I'm done with my transactions and bill booking. So definitely it will reflect in my accounting and balance sheet with my updated inventory over here. So you can see ST1 and ST2 valued 50 and 100 is updated here. The same should be reflected in our inventory stock report. You can see 10 and 20 with 50 and 100 is reflected over here. Everything is perfectly fine. Now let's do the transaction tweaking over here. And now I'm going to buy the same stock again from my different vendor too, by keeping a back date like 10th Feb is my order, and here I'm updating the price to, let's say, 15 and 30 to ease our job. As soon as I confirm, the confirmation date is changed to today, but expected arrival was 10th Feb, and I am taking this into my stock as on today, and then booking my bill also. But during my bill booking, what I need, I want to change my receipt date or 10th Feb. So I'm going into my receipt, going into this action button and unlock this transaction and keeping this transaction as on 10th Feb. That's it. And now I am going to book my bill for PO number 17 as on 10th Feb only, because I want to do a backdated entry with my updated cost. So cost is here and I'm booking my bill in my balance sheet in inventory. Now you can see ST1 and ST2 has 75 and 150, like 15 and 30 rupees each, has been updated in my inventory. The same should reflect in my stock valuation also. So over here now you can see ST1 and ST2, which were earlier over here. Now I have 10 units and the remaining value has been updated to 25 based on average costing. Earlier it was 15, now 30, and then I can see the history over here where 5 and 5 units has been inverted. And then if I go to my product card like ST1, the cost is 5. In ST2, the cost has been updated as 10 because previously it was not costing anything on my product. Now in my stock report, now I have 10 unit on hand and I can see the history over here same way. And then if I go to ST1, it is still keeping 10 rupees each. If I go back to my stock as on 1st Feb, yeah, the cost is there as an updated one. And then if I go and check my stock on 11th, it should be 5 unit and 5 unit on hand. with the updated cost. So cost has been updated based on this particular thing. So on unit cost, you can see on 23rd Feb, it was updated from none to 0 because of this backdated entry. So this is how, if you work on such example, you will see the discrepancies of backdated inventory. Now let me run the same thing for other stock item also. So what I will do, I will create few more stock over here. It's ST3, and running an example where I am giving 10 rupees cost right away, and then running the same thing over here to see the impact. So over here now I am buying ST3 product, 5 units each at 10 rupees. I confirm the order, I receive the goods. Okay, and let me check, everything goes perfectly fine, and then I'm booking the bill for this particular item ST3 as on today. So over here now we can see ST3 stock will be updated here with 50 rupees. Now what will we do? We will create another purchase order to backdate the entire transaction. So I'm backdating it. Sorry, I'm creating a bill. Not I want to create a purchase order, a duplicate PO from here, and then order deadline is 10th Feb. Again, this is 10th Feb, and ST3 5 units I am buying at the rate of 15 rupees each. Now with this, what I will do, I will confirm the order, and during my receipt I am accepting this. Everything is updated based on my today's date, and then I am creating and booking the bill. It should be as on 10th Feb, which I want to book as a backdated entry. Now I am done with my booking. So in ST3 will be here, which is 15 rupees each, multiplied by 5, 75 rupees has been booked. But now what I will do, I will go into my original PO, and then I want to change the date. So before that, let's see how inventory stock valuation is showing over here for ST3. It is now averaging out my stock valuation over here with both the purchase and 12.5 is the value. Now I'm going into my purchase, but with this receipt I want to do a backdate entry. I unlock this and keep this transaction as on 10th Feb. So based on that, nothing will change over here, but yes, in my inventory stock valuation, ST3 will become now 10 and 100 over here, and let's see. So the value will remain 125 over here right now, but the showing value is different. So inventory at date, if I go back on 10th, I should have 5 unit, but everything will be valued 12.5 each. So unit cost and total value will be multiplied over here. So original unit cost was 15, but due to average out, it will be 12.5, which is updated over here. And now if I go inventory as on date tomorrow, it has total 10 units and 12.5, and 10 was the original cost which was mentioned on the stock, hence it is calculating 10 and multiply by 100 each. So this is how Odoo is showing these things differently. This is not it. Now I am selling the same item, ST3. So for ST3, I am selling 1 unit right away, confirming the order and delivering it, and then creating my regular invoice. As soon as I confirm, it will recognize my cost of goods. So let's see how cost of goods is recognized over here. So it is taking from the average costing of 12.5 only. So now I will see a reduction of 12.5 credit entry for stock 3 as on today, and in my inventory valuation, now I will see 9 units left, but cost is updated over here at 10 rupees each only. But here you can see the real cost of 12.5. Now if I go and run my inventory valuation report, it will ask me to reset the entire value to 240 based on whatever is available on hand based on my original product card value, that is 240 over here. But I am not doing that, and in between I am running an adjustment transaction for ST3, and then I want to adjust my counted stock to 10 unit, but I want to apply this as on maybe 16 February. So on 16 February, the counted quantity was 10. And now let's see how Odoo will behave. So Odoo has, now captured again, one more entry which has averaged out based on 9 unit cost to 10 unit and updated with 10.25 from 12.5. And 102 is the valuation Odoo is showing over there. And if I run my review report, it will increase to 10 rupees each. So based on this particular stock reporting, we can see when we are using average costing and we have updated the product cost on the cart, then Odoo will behave this way. If we are working on a different method, then Odoo will again recalculate everything based on the zero value, because I had nothing on the product card earlier. So we can see how average costing will impact our inventory valuation in version 19. Whether it's to be used or not, it's now up to you whether to consider this as a bug or a normal behavior. Not sure. Thank you guys. Good day.